So guys, thank you for following up with us. We hope that you had a chance to learn something today about this awesome platform called Moodle. We are looking forward for you to check out our other videos on our channel and website, and we hope to get some good feedback from you. So thank you once again, and stay tuned.
In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to use Moodle, which is an online learning platform. It can be used by companies, universities, and students. So in front of us, this is the main page. As you can see, the first section is Get Started, which has different information for the different users, how to set it up. Below here, we see What's New, which is updated information, and again, different categories depending on who the user is. Manage your course. Once you've set it up, it shows you how you can add students and add all the basic features. Below, with Manage Your Site, you can add further users, how to add extra features, change the look and feel. This is a bit of a web development section. Over here, Add Activities. You've got your course now, it's all set up, but you want to add in extra things like tests. This gives you instructions. And finally, Mobile App, so that it can be used on different devices. Now we will look at a practical example of how we can use Moodle. And from this page you can see there's the option here of choosing your language. Down here, see Moodle in action. You can choose a role, and for the different roles they have different options and different layouts. So after clicking on it, choose one of these. Below there's some useful questions. In order to actually start using it, you have to log in from here. And today we're logging in as a student. This is a demo profile of Barbara Gardner, as you can see. It's a very easy layout. On the left here we have the dashboard and all the list of the contents. Here is course overview. There's a calendar as well, other online users. Now as an example, we can choose one of the courses, for example, History Russian Revolution. And here we have all the contents that are in the course with videos, collaborative work. Here are the assessments, assignments that you can submit, and some extra resources that could be useful for the students. Now we will look at a real example of a profile. It belongs to this student here. As you can see, it's similar to the other one, but there's some changes because it's open source code, so you can customize it as you like. And you can also personally customize some features by clicking here. As you can see, semester overview. Below we have a list of the semesters. Here we have the current one, and these are the past ones, so there's a record of everything you've completed. And on the list on the side there's everything. For an example, we will look at this first course. Here is some more detail about it, introduction and the different topics. If you click on any of these, you can upload the documents that have been placed here. And over here at the bottom there's grades and competencies. If you click on grades, it opens this page which shows you the grades you have in this course. Back to the dashboard now. Here is an important section. It's things you must not forget, upcoming events, which are also highlighted here in the calendar like we've seen previously. So here it shows you that there's an event coming up on Tuesday 31st of January, and you can click it for more details. If you click on the actual month, it shows you in even more detail, and you can upload your own events and information. Back to the dashboard now. Further down here at the bottom on the right is online users, people that have been online in the last 5 minutes. And you can click on their profile and it will show you some information about them, their access to the site and some of their course details, and even you can send messages.
In another part of this video we are going to look at another side of Moodle usership. At the moment we're looking at a site where we may choose from several types of account: teacher, student, manager, parent or other user. In the previous part we were looking at a student and his layout, his options. At the moment we'll look for a teacher. When you click it out, you will see that there are plenty of options to choose. We choose this one: post a forum message only to all groups. Some of these options are there since the latest patch only, so if you don't have a latest Moodle patch, don't worry about it, it will come sooner or later. At the moment you can see that you are able to message to all groups of your project. Here we are having even some messages. Too bad this is only the demo version, so we are not really able to get any response.
So this is the page we've already looked at, but it would be useful to explore the other icons and titles up here at the top. Here is the home page, which gives some general information and announcements here about Moodle and about the project setting up and all the basic things someone would need to know. Documentation, as I've said, we've seen. Downloads, this is essentially the first step to download Moodle to the device in order to start using it. Demo, this is to give you some examples of how it works and will help you get to use it by yourself. If we move on to Tracker, this is more about reporting problems, issues, access, all that kind of stuff. Development, here it says for developers who work with Moodle code, it's a little bit more advanced. Translation is pretty self-explanatory, and MoodleNet is somewhere you can go to search for things. So this is the page we've already looked at, but it will be useful to look at some of the other things that are listed up here at the top. The home page is pretty basic, gives you some of the basic information, announcements, a bit about what the Moodle project actually is, setting up, and some things you would need to know before deciding if you're going to use this. Documentation, as I've said, is the one we've seen. Downloads is essentially where you get started to download it to your device in order to start setting up and using it. Demo is a section where you can explore it and look at examples of existing Moodle pages and have a go by yourself before you start setting up your own one. Tracker is where you can manage issues, report problems, and all that kind of thing. Development is a little bit more advanced, but it's just so that you can manage the Moodle site. Translation, pretty self-explanatory, and MoodleNet is the search page for Moodle.